Hello and welcome to another screencast review on webinformant.tv. My name is David Strom, your host and guide. Today we look at an innovative way to do offsite backups effortlessly of Windows computers from a company called 3X Systems. The product is a combination of hardware and software, and we're looking at the main web-based management console of the box, where we can see the current condition of the unit and other summary data. There are two other pieces of software that make this solution work. First is a Windows agent that sends the backup data to the appliance. Here we're looking at its main console, and this works for all versions of Windows from 2000 onwards, including servers and 64-bit versions too. The second piece of software is a locator service that links each box to a collection of agents running on your clients. So your clients can be anywhere, such as in several remote offices behind various firewalls, and send their backup data to your appliance across the internet. If we go to Client Management and Client Software, you can see both the unique key that ties each client agent to our particular appliance, as well as the links to download the software. There is one more brilliant idea to 3X Backup. The hardest and lengthiest part of any online backup solution, such as Mozy and Carbonite, is the initial seeding or copying of the files. This can take days or weeks, depending on the amount of data and the connection bandwidth involved. So what 3X recommends is to first put their box on your internal network, and then you move it to a secure offsite location after the initial backup has been completed. You can also create a seed in an external USB drive and connect that to the appliance. As long as the right license keys have been entered, the backup service will connect to the right place and all will function properly. Here we're looking at the screen that's used to manage each client, and when we click on each entry in the left, we bring up a status screen, which is similar to what we saw on the client dashboard. Let's go through the process to create a backup set. It'll be familiar to anyone who's used any backup product. We click on Backup Sets tab to drill down to this screen here, and we click on the folder with a plus icon to create a new set. This brings up the backup wizard, which will walk us through a series of screen prompts to select particular folders and files that you want to back up, schedule a particular time, and whether you want prior versions retained. You'll notice a choice of either local file system or network. Because 3X only has window agents, we can use the network option to back up files that can be mapped to a particular client, such as on a Linux or Mac server. You just enter the UNC path to the server and select the files and folders. You can choose from a preset selection of schedule times on this screen or pick your time. One other option is to directly back up Microsoft Exchange or SQL Server data stores. Both retention policies and backup schedules are also summarized on the management console. Here we're looking at the policy screen, which shows you which one is being used by a particular rule set and client. While I was testing this product, I lost a hard drive on one of my servers, driving home once again the importance of backups. One of the things I liked is the ability to restrict access to the backup appliance from particular IP addresses. Another is the ability to have email notifications when errors occur, as well as nightly reports on backup jobs. You go to Admin, System Settings, and Email Notification, fill in the information here. You can use your own SMTP server or the free service provided by 3X. You can also enable real-time device status tracking page by going to Admin, System Settings, and Monitoring and clicking on the checkbox. You'll see something like this collection of data that displays status and uptime. This can also be sent to you via email on a daily basis as part of the summary reports. Finally, I liked the detailed online help that provides copious screenshots and directions in case you get stuck. What are things I didn't like? It would be nice to have Mac and Linux agents, but the network file option is a reasonable alternative. Not all browser versions work with a management console, especially IE earlier than version 7. Finally, the processes of either restoring a domain controller or a specific deleted email message could be easier, but is well documented in the online help. Thanks for watching webinformant.tv. This is David Strom. Feel free to check out our other screencasts on our website or send me email comments to david@strom.com.